Let's jump right into this explainer, actually starting right in the messy middle of the action, literally the exact spot where most people end up quitting. Today, we're diving deep into the intense psychology of endurance. We'll be tracking some of the most extreme 100-day internet challenges, mixing that with expert wealth-building strategies, all to figure out what actually happens when that initial hype just completely fades away. I really want you to feel the raw reality of this. 45 days ago, I honestly thought success would be exciting every single day. I was wrong. Most success is built on extremely boring days. Think about day 45. Nothing special happened today. No viral video, no massive subscriber spike, not a single email saying my life had miraculously changed. Just a normal day. And honestly, that is exactly the point. This perfectly maps out the journey we're tracking today across these crazy 100-day challenges. Day 1? Oh, that's easy. You've got those newbie gains, the excitement is peaking, but day 45? That is the absolute abyss of isolation and boredom. But if you can somehow push through that vast, empty middle, you actually reach day 100. And that is where the massive rewards, like a staggering $500,000 prize, are actually sitting. Section 1. The reality of isolation, surviving the abyss. Imagine this. Two complete strangers, Susie and Bailey, are trapped by Mr. Beast inside a sterile white cube for 100 days. The mundane reality of that? It looked exactly like this list of petty, mind-numbing struggles. I mean, they had blinding white lights that physically stung their eyes. To fight off the crushing boredom, they literally ripped up journal paper just to make playing cards. They started having full-blown arguments over a single spoon, and they basically lost their minds eating the exact same canned chicken every single day. The severe sleep deprivation and paranoia crept in so incredibly fast. Now, what's truly fascinating here is the massive disconnect. You have these ridiculously petty daily struggles happening just feet away from a grand $500,000 prize waiting right outside the vault doors. When you're stuck in the abyss of those middle days, literally fighting a stranger over a spoon, it is just so incredibly easy to completely lose sight of why you're even doing it in the first place. That isolation severely clouds your judgment. I mean, that's exactly why Bailey turned down a $50,000 smart bed in the heat of the moment, only to realize way too late what a massive mistake he'd made. He and Susie were just so desperate to turn off those blinding lights and get some sleep, but the sheer pressure of the environment made him panic. He said no to a life-changing quality of life upgrade. Section 2. The illusion of big moments. The myth of the montage. Look, most people think success is built during big, flashy moments. They picture a Hollywood montage, right? Fast, exciting, glamorous, super dramatic. But the truth? The truth is that success is built during the ordinary days. It's forged during a grueling reality that is slow, highly repetitive, incredibly lonely, and completely unglamorous. This is what that reality actually looks like in practice. Even in a fast-paced, highly edited Mr. Beast Minecraft challenge, winning $2,500 required a builder named Horizon to sit totally alone for over a full day. 30 solid hours, just meticulously detailing the inside of a virtual birthday cake. There is no epic montage for that. It's just a pure, repetitive, agonizing grind. Whether you're Ryan Trahan trapped in the metaverse for 100 days eating McDonald's entirely alone and battling existential dread, or Susie trapped in a literal white cube, the middle of the journey is just deeply annoying. It lacks any real inspiration. Eventually, you just start to view everyone and everything around you as a total nuisance. Section 3. Surviving the boring days, tactical systems over motivation. Financial educator Mark Tilbury points out something crucial here. Your newbie gains will inevitably wear off, and that leads you straight into the trap of diminishing returns. The second you stop seeing massive daily growth, you lose your initial excitement. You just can't rely on hype to carry you through anymore. You have to fall back on highly structured systems. To build a successful $10,000 a month business during those excruciatingly boring days, Tilbury suggests relying on a strict 3-step mechanical procedure. Step 1, you consume knowledge relentlessly. Step 2, you apply it and give yourself full permission to fail over and over again. And step 3, you educate others to scale your systems. Notice what isn't on that list: motivation. You just execute the system regardless of how you happen to feel that day. Section 4, discipline over motivation. The unseen hours. If you only take away one single thing from this explainer today, it really should be the stark contrast between these two forces. Motivation, it comes and goes. It relies entirely on inspiration, and it completely disappears the second nobody is watching. But discipline? Discipline stays consistently. It shows up on the ordinary days, and it's the only thing that actually builds life-changing habits.
Success is built on the days when nobody is watching, the days when motivation totally disappears, the days when quitting just feels so much easier than continuing. Today was exactly one of those days. I didn't feel inspired, I didn't feel unstoppable, but you know what? I showed up anyway. I wrote another script without inspiration, I learned something new even though I was exhausted, I uploaded another video to zero fanfare. It's exactly like forcing a routine in a white room or brushing your teeth completely alone in VR space.
Because discipline matters more than motivation. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays. As we really process the reality of day 45, this thought perfectly sums up why showing up anyway is your only real path forward. You don't need to feel like doing it, you just need the discipline to stay the course when the thrill is 100% gone. Section 5. The $500,000 finish, the ultimate test. Tracing Susie and Bailey's final sprint, we see that somehow surviving the abyss of the middle days only leads to one final, brutal psychological pressure test. On day 60, they played it safe and rejected a mystery box. Well, it turned out to be 2 free Teslas, which sent them both into this massive downward emotional spiral. By day 99, they were barely surviving each other's presence. They were literally hiding the Monopoly dice just to avoid interacting. And then, day 100 finally arrived. After 100 days of intense shared suffering, they were faced with the ultimate prisoner's dilemma: split or steal. If they both hit split, they share the wealth. If one hit steal, they betray the other and take every last dime. But if they both hit steal out of pure paranoia, they walk away with absolutely nothing after 100 days of torture. After all the money they spent on survival along the way, buying beds, unlocking TV channels, paying for video calls, their remaining grand total was $360,000. So what did they do? They ultimately decided to split it, proving that their shared discipline triumphed over greed in the very end. The journey continues one single day at a time, and it's the ordinary days that will ultimately change your life. After 45 days, I'm really starting to understand that. Maybe I won't remember this exact day a year from now, but the boring habits I build today, they could change everything tomorrow. So I'll keep going. One more upload, one more lesson, one more day closer to $500,000. Day 45 complete. 55 days left. The journey continues. I'm going to leave you with this final, provocative thought to chew on the next time you face a truly boring day on your own path to success. After enduring the deep isolation, the total lack of motivation, and the relentless mental grind, what kind of person would you become at the finish line? Would you split the reward or steal it all?